am Janelle. I am 1/3 of the gathering, and today I have with me my beautiful mother. She's gonna go ahead and introduce herself.
Hi, I'm Pauline, and like Janelle said, I'm her mother. I am originally from Jamaica, and I have been in the States since 1984, and I work as a registered nurse.
Hi everybody, I am Brittany. I'm 1/3 of the gathering, and I am sitting here with my sweet, beautiful, and wonderful mom, Dana. Mom, go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell the people whatever you think you want them to know.
Hello, my name is Dana Price, and I am the proud parent of my firstborn child, Brittany. I'm also the mother of 4 other young adults.
This is Corlisha. So first we want to say Happy Mother's Day to all of the mothers out there. Unfortunately, I can't be with my mom because she's in Kansas City, but she's right here with me on FaceTime. Say hi, Mommy.
Hi! Hi, everybody!
And what kind of baby was I?
Okay, so you were a energetic toddler.
Oh, okay.
You were into everything. You were curious about everything. You had questions, you held everybody accountable at a young age, which was kind of weird.
So I was into stuff. Okay.
Yes, I remember taking you to the pediatrician, and at the end of the visit he said, "Miss Wright, your daughter is precocious."
And I'm still precocious. Oh, that is so funny.
Well, the baby moment was, someone was not so happy because Felicia struggled a lot with pneumonia as a baby. She was premature, 3 pounds, 12 ounces at birth. So it was a lot of in and out of the hospital. But as a toddler, she made up for those sick days. Because when her and her grandmama got together, it was chaos.
So I made up for it. I was a little rowdy as a child.
Yes, and very, very nosy.
That makes sense. Some things don't change.
And Mama asked questions after question, how, when, where. It was one question after another.
What was it like, or what is it like being my mom?
At the beginning of our walk together, it was a tad bit scary. I was only 23. I, of course, had not been a mom before. You were colicky, and I spent a lot of time by myself, and it was scary. But as being the firstborn, I learned a lot through you. I learned how to steady my pace, how to share, how to give, and how not to fret so much. So after learning with you, the other 4, it was just a little bit easier, even though I gotta admit, you were the easiest of the brood.
Everybody, how was the easiest?
It was very delightful, very delightful. I can say that you was a beautiful child then and you still are now.
Aw, thanks, Mama.
I try each and every day for you, for both of my daughters.
Thank you, Mama.
What advice would you give to yourself? Like, if you could go back and meet yourself when Nikki and I were really young.
I would say relax a little more. Don't be so tense about, just protecting them and keeping them away from things and people. Do that, but, guide them and be there. I feel that if I had let you all play a little more sometimes, stay out maybe a little later at times, pull back some of the curfews and things like that, and let you all interact more.
Me, myself, I can just pat myself on the back because I was a struggling mom. And I struggled for everything that my children needed. Not that they had to have it, that they wanted. I just didn't want them to come up like I did. I wanted them to come up better than I did. And that's why I always kept a job and I always struggled to make things happen. Because, I always looked to better days because I knew better days were coming.
So your advice would be just to tell your former self to just kind of hold on and better days are coming.
Yes, better days are coming.
So what is your favorite memory of motherhood?
One of my favorite memories each time was actually having the baby and seeing that the baby was healthy. Particularly, one of my favorite memories with you were the Sunday evenings after church. We would open up the windows, and I would say, because it was nap time,
She would trick me.
so I would kind of trick you, and I'd say, hey, let's listen to the birds. And I'd open up the window, and we'd listen, and before you knew it, the both of us had just drifted off, and that was always a special time,
Oh my gosh.
listening to the birds.
And that's something I still do, actually. Like, I like to open up, as we speak, the windows open in my house, in my bedroom, and I still listen to the birds, and that's something that, like, just relaxes me. So,
Wind
I
down.
love that. Yeah, she would trick me, though. So I would get excited about listening to the birds, not knowing
And
that.
I would get excited about getting in a Sunday nap.
But, yeah, then I would wake up, hours later, dinner would be ready. So, yeah, that was just
Special times.
What advice would you give to new mothers?
Okay, I would say.
A matter of fact, not just mothers, but parents.
Parents
too.
overall. Okay, so my advice would be love on your children. A little love goes a long way. And also discipline your children. If you discipline your children, don't mean you don't love them.
Yeah.
And it also depends on the type of discipline. Find the right kind of discipline. Discipline does not mean abuse, but at least set standards and boundaries,
Yeah.
for your children, and just make sure that you give them your best.
I think one of my most important things is something that I took for granted. I should have cherished more moments.
Okay.
I think that as you raise children, you're just always busy. And I wanted my children to be the scholars that they are, so I spent a lot of time rushing things. Can't wait till this is done, can't wait until this is complete. And now as I think about it, I should have just stopped a little bit, slowed it down. We were always getting ready for something else. We always had to make deadlines. And so it's something that you rush and then you look back on it before you know it, it's over. So I'm about to have my very first grandchild in June, and I think it's going to be pleasant because even though we did not plan for, I don't think they planned for a baby, but I know that God doesn't make mistakes, and because of that, I will be able to sit back and enjoy and take it more slowly, and that panic part and that deadline part will be all on them. So I think that to any parent, just realize that it is one of the best gifts you'll ever have. It is to be cherished. It is to be appreciated. And don't rush it. Just sit back and enjoy it because it is beautiful. And everybody doesn't get the opportunity, but once you get it, just know, count yourself blessed.
First of all, don't let nobody think that being a mother is an easy job. Because sometimes it can be a constant struggle. But as long as you put God first and put all the love you can. And one thing about your child, if you love them, you bring them up the right way, they'll always stay where they need to be.
So what would you say is the most difficult part of motherhood for you, or what was the most difficult part of motherhood for you?
Well, it was instilling values and to know the right values, to instill in your children, to want to make sure that you're doing the right thing by them, you doubt yourself a lot, because you're not sure. And then because, children are impressionable, and you're trying to impress them the best way you can, so you want to make sure that what you've instilled in them is what they need for the future.
What do you think is the most rewarding part of motherhood?
I think for me so I grew up as an only child, and I had some lonely times because my mom died when I was 12.
Yes.
And so it's just knowing that you have people who love you unconditionally. And even when they're angry, my 5 children are not that angry that they don't interact with me. And we have so many memories, whether it be Christmas or birthdays or Easter, they still get Easter baskets.
Yes.
And Valentine's, they still get their treats. And so it's just those lasting memories from birth to now that I totally cherish.
Is there anything else you want to tell the moms out there? I know that it is difficult to raise young women, young Black women. So is there anything else you want to give to the mothers out there who might be watching?
we all three of us have beautiful daughters that's very successful, that's moving up the ladder every day. We just got to, just grab a hold to them, hold on to them, and don't let go, and give them all the love and encouragement that we can.
Thank you so much, Mommy.
You are so welcome, sweetheart.
I love you so much.
I love you so much too.
Okay, guys, that's all for me and Mommy.
Love you guys.
Love you guys.
Be blessed.
Thank you, Mom. I appreciate you. I love you.
You welcome my daughter and my soror and my friend.
Happy Mother's Day. Thank you guys for joining us.
Thank
Talk
you.
to
Happy
later.
Mother's Day to all mothers out there.
Bye.
So what advice would you give me as a new mother?
Give me that baby.
Well, surprise!
What?
I'm pregnant.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Oh my God.
No, Mom, I'm just playing. I'm not.
Don't do that to me.
And now you see me confused. We ain't cutting this one. This is gonna be it. Just because you hit me. Oh, you did great, Mom. Sorry, I had to drop that on you. That is so funny.
Are you serious?
No, I'm not serious. I'm seriously not pregnant.